What's going on, everybody? It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and today I wanted to discuss several topics involving both this week and for the future of this franchise, because there are a lot of rumors and questions flying around, some involving me, and I wanted to clear that all up for you. But before we begin today's video, in case you haven't yet smashed that sub button for intensive Division content, please do so, and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another upload notification from my channel. Alright, happy Friday, everyone. Let's get this one going. Before I dive into today's Division 2 topics, I wanted to give you a quick roadmap as to what to expect out of me and my channel starting next week, because it is going to be busy. Now, first up, on Wednesday, March 31st, we are expecting the latest trailer and or gameplay reveal to hit YouTube from Fantastic and their upcoming PvEVP Divisionist survival game the day before. Now, for those of you that have been watching my channel, you know I am interested in this title, and I've been posting content about it, so next Wednesday will be the day to watch for that video. In addition, the much anticipated release of Outriders goes live next Thursday, April 1st, and I've been busy working on a very special video for that title. I expect that to be finalized by next Tuesday, March 30th, and I'm sinking a ton of hours into this one. So watch for that on the channel, and as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, with the upcoming events out of the way, let's get back to the news surrounding the Division 2. And the first topic we have to talk about is the fact that we've had another disastrous week of stability issues on PC. Hell, we've had a disastrous month or 2 months on PC with the freezing and especially the crashing to desktop issues. Now, I know there is a lot of rage out there and the subject is quite raw, especially with PCers, but I personally don't think this one is on the studio, or at least not the bulk of the blame is on the studio. Now, I may be wrong, but the issues seem to have been rooted in the Uplay Connect settings, or at least they were for this week's round of issues. For those of you out there that have been living under a rock these past few months, PC players have had to endure a multitude of issues when they attempt to play the Division 2. We've had an issue where if you enabled OBS to attempt to stream the game, it would just drop you back to the desktop with no warning. We've also seen issues where the game would work for 2 to 3 minutes and then just drop you back to the desktop, even if you didn't have OBS activated. We've also seen freezing issues, larger lag spikes and freezes than normal, and for many fans and streamers of the game, we've just simply had to shelve it for weeks now because it just wasn't in any state to actually play and or broadcast. So early this week, we got another round of issues when the Uplay Connect launcher, which is how many of us start up our games, went through a round of updates that absolutely broke the Division 2. Essentially, we could get into the game, start playing it, and about 2 to 3 minutes into a play session, the game would hard freeze, jump into windowed mode, and then require a task manager killed to get it to disappear off the screen. Now, this went on for nearly 48 hours until either there was a rollback or the issue was found and the system fixed. But it was not a good time to be a PC player and fan of this franchise. Like I said earlier, I'm not looking directly at massive on this one, but perception is reality, and in this case, all of these stability issues, whether they are Massive's fault or not, have really hurt the reputation of this franchise. Now, we've all seen bugs in this game and have ever since the franchise launched back in 2016. Sometimes they've just been graphical issues, and other times they've required a major overhaul to fix. I mean, we can all remember the EMP sticky issues back in the original game's Dark Zone that caused a major desync issue. But when the game is in such a state that it can't even boot up and or function, it has reached an entirely new level of dysfunction. Now, I don't have to tell you that during this extended time period of waiting for new content, this franchise can ill afford to make mistakes, even small ones. Let's just hope that the next 6 months or so are free of turmoil and we can get into and out of the game without issues. Alright, let's table this topic for a bit and move on. And my final discussion has to do with these rumors about new content and playtesting. I, like many of you, have heard faint whispers that various Ubi studios are conducting some sort of playtesting sessions, which may or may not be for upcoming Division content. Also, I have heard my name mentioned several times in this discussion, the latest when I rated Inigo Montoya over on Twitch, and he mentioned that I was, quote-unquote, probably in that group of content creators under NDA secretly playtesting new content, almost as if we had arrived into a stream just seconds after they had finished discussing this topic. Well, I can tell you with 1000% honesty, and hopefully I can clear this up for you today, that I am not in any secret playtest. I am not part of some NDA for new content playtesting, and other than the discretion that I show not disclosing items that ETF members talk about, I have full freedom to post and talk about whatever I feel is relevant. But it does start the mind wandering about these rumors, and if they are true. I mean, if anything, I would think that a clear indicator of someone that is in fact under NDA, especially a content creator, would be that their volume of content actually reduces. Almost as if subconsciously they are thinking that they don't want to blow right over the limitations of their NDA, and therefore really pull back on creating and posting content. But hypothetically speaking, if there's in fact an actual playtest of this new content either planned or currently ongoing, that means that there is some playable form of this content in existence. With that said, it could mean that we may be closer to receiving this new content drop planned for late this year. It may be the old sales trick of under-promise and over-deliver. I mean, who knows? Maybe there are community members out there that are in fact part of this secret society of playtesters, and at this very moment, they are playing this new content and providing feedback to the studios involved. If anything, I would like to know if you Division faithful have also heard about this playtesting rumor. Maybe leave a comment on this video so I can take a look at it. I mean, I'm always interested in knowing the latest news within our community. But for now, we will need to rest our hopes on whatever the studio and these secret playtesters have cooked up, and until then, hope the game and Division community remains functional and stable. That's going to wrap this one up, and as always, I look forward to reading your feedback in the comments section below. Don't forget to smash that sub button for intensive Division content and ring the bell to never miss a future upload notification from my channel. If you would, please take the time to rate and/or share this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for weekly Division streams, join my community Discord server, and of course, find me over on Twitter posting on most items gaming related. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.